And here is why it's all about the byproduct as opposed to wanting a six pack or wanting big biceps or wanting slim inner thighs or whatever the case may be, wanting the love handles off your back. For me, I believe, because it's only evidence proven through the way I live and the results I've got from it, that this way of exercising and this way of living your life is advantageous. So, as in the last few weeks, building slowly the aerobic base, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing, alongside very closely weight training. Just finished a rowing session, 2 hours, but I've been working towards that for the last several weeks. So 20 minutes, many times, half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes, hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, up to 2 hours. And if you're doing it incrementally and bit by bit and consistently, not only is the health benefits out of this world, you feel absolutely fantastic. I feel absolutely fantastic just now. Just finished a 2 hour session. By and large, at a default pace, so a pretty easy pace, but nice and steady and consistent. I don't think I'd go much more than that at the moment, currently, because I'm not training for anything specific. So I'll now bring up the shorter, harder sessions where I'm doing 4 sets of 15 minutes, or but a slightly harder pace, or 6 sets of 10 minutes, or you can really and truly, you can ad lib here and do it whichever way you want to do it. There are no rules here. Everybody would like to think, and especially personal trainers, they'd love to think there are rules, but there really aren't. And the same applies to weights as well. You can do literally whatever you want to do, as long as you're recording it and then trying to do better the following time in some way, shape, or form. And the benefits for me, of course, are for anybody that does it, is number one, is the health benefits. I honestly and truly believe that the majority of what I've done over the years has negated any negative things I've done. So in other words, if I've eaten too much sugar, too much fat, too much sweeties, I honestly and truly believe the way I train has negated those things. It's cancelled it. It's cancelled it out altogether. That's my opinion and my belief. And certainly all the evidence would point in that direction. I can't say anything about alcohol because I don't really drink alcohol. My drink of choice is water, and it always has been. I drink a huge amount of water, not forcefully, but as and when I'm thirsty and need to drink water for training or after training. But the benefits, apart from negating any negative habits you might have, the byproduct, of course, of that is having less fat. So if you wanted your slimmer thighs or abs on show or any of those things, any of those related things, that would be the byproduct. You're not specifically having to even think about it. It would be simply a byproduct. I'm going to now, I think next week, I will probably start introducing some specific exercises, weight training exercises, to show you what I do. And really and truly, I only do two, tops three exercises in any given weights training session. And if you're doing those specifically and doing them right and doing them well and doing them at a certain intensity, in other words, hard, effort level would be certainly an 8, then again, you will get the benefit from these things. I will do probably one exercise at a time and make sure you have the form or the technique or whatever you want to call it right. And you can always look back and redo it and redo it and redo it until you feel you have it spot on. So I'll do that sometime next week. I'll bring in the first exercise, the weight training exercise. And again, if you're somebody that goes to the gym, I'll guarantee you don't see anybody doing these exercises. Number one, because they take a lot out of you. And number two, they're not, you don't have to be technically proficient. It's common sense to lift a weight. People try to make it out again as though it's very technical. It's not. It's common sense by and large to lift weight. There's only one thing you have to do in order to lift weight properly, by and large and generally speaking, and that's to have an incredibly switched on, tight core. You've probably heard that many times before, but that is the essence of it, irrespective of the exercise you're doing. If you're switched on in the machine, and the machine to me is your abs, your sides, your external obliques, your serratus anterior, you can look at these up, your back muscles, all your lower back muscles. It's like a belt that surrounds your whole midline. As long as that is switched on, tight, 100%, everything else will fall into place. Okay. Another wee update for you there. But yeah, getting back to the aerobic base again, this applies to anybody, or can apply to anybody, whether you're new to exercise or whether you've been doing it for 30 years. Get the base work done first, whether it's 20 minutes, half an hour, or 2 hours. Build up that base, that aerobic base. Once you've got that, you can go anywhere in terms of your exercise and your cardiovascular fitness. Okay.